This next project is actually quite the sought-after item for me. For those people looking for nightstands, it can be extremely hard on Facebook Marketplace to find exactly what you're looking for with the dimensions. And I always recommend those people looking is to try to find an old vanity or an old desk that can be repurposed into the perfect look that you're hoping to get for your bedroom or guest room or wherever in your house. And this was the first time I've ever repurposed a waterfall desk into nightstands, and it came with its own set of complications. And this is me trying to figure out the best way to separate them without or the least amount of damage as possible. And honestly, it had to come up with several different options and different tools. Lots of problem solving is happening here. And the one tool I know that will do the job is this oscillating multi-tool. It can cut into small spaces, and I'm hoping this will at least get me started with the first couple of cuts. Well, that didn't do much. Now what? Well, I guess I'm ready to make the big cut with the big tool. But guess what? I'm finding out that that's not going to work, so I need something different. What's in my drawer? Ah, here we go. This, I think, will do the trick. So the problem here is this back piece is dovetailed into the sides of the desk, and I want to keep the little sliver of wood that is dovetailed in there in order to prevent any gaps created if I just pulled it out. So I'm thinking I'm just going to saw off this piece of wood here. So I need to find, there we go, found the right tool to use to try to cut that straight edge with the what now will be a nightstand. So you could see here what I meant is now you see that little sliver. I pushed the one end, but the other part came out with that slab of wood. I'm just going to cut it off right here and insert that back into place. Very curious how they make these waterfall shapes or how they get wood to curve. This is a cool inside look. They cut all the way down little spacing, not all the way through the wood, and then that way I'm able to bend it. I don't know. Kind of cool to see the inside. So my next dilemma is I've got this trim, but no trim on those sides. So I've got an idea. This was the middle, and it's the same size. So I marked off how thick that piece is, and I was thinking I could cut out that and place it on top of there. Let's see. You know what? Maybe this isn't how other people might do it, but I'm gonna give this a shot and do the best I can. It may not be perfect, but I'm pretty excited about where this is going. Well, that's one problem solved. Still more to come on this. Let's get to the rest of the issues. Like I said, this is not going to be perfect. I'm doing this with the tools I have. My Dremel is my only solution at this point, and doing this freehand is not easy. I'm hoping to do this as straight as I can and then come in later with some sanding to make it as even as possible. And Bondo will do the trick right here, just filling all the gaps that you see and letting that dry and then coming in with my sander to make it smooth. Here we go. Here's the trim on the one side and here's the new trim. Honestly, pretty good. Patting myself on the back right here. And once it's painted, it's gonna look even better. After the primer, the paint, and what color do you think I'm going to be painting these? Something I have used a couple times. It's called Sophie's Pink. Hard to really capture in pictures and video, but it's such a sophisticated pink. It's not your pink from your childhood. It's an adult pink. It's more of a neutral color. It's actually gorgeous. A lot of times on these smaller projects, I love to hand paint. And melange paint is such a good product that, I mean, look at that finish. You can't even see the brush marks. It's self-leveling. It's so pretty. I wish you guys could see it in person. Now let's go back to where we started. This yellow desk that was sitting in someone's garage needed a new home, needed a new purpose. Separating them, creating new trim, adding new hardware, this beautiful color in Sophie's Pink. The new owner of these perfect nightstands couldn't be more excited. What do you guys think?